We're here for the post-game press conference following Hampton's 94-58 victory over the Apprentice School. We'll open it up with a comment from Coach Thomas.
Again, I'd like to thank our administration for providing energy in the building. Good home crowd for us. And also thanks to our band, thanks to the student body for coming out and supporting us. So that's always a helpful start to put energy and help us come out and get off to a good start. And then I like to thank our opponent for coming across the water and putting up a good gallant fight and very good sportsmanship and competing against us in our home environment. Tip my hat to my young men who did what they were supposed to do against a team that they were supposed to beat.
You had two players, Larry Kennedy finished with 20 points, and Aiden Haskins had 16, both career highs. Talk about their games tonight.
Yeah, just efficiency. They're two of our better shooters on the team. I think they had if you notice, their shooting was more balanced. Eli was 2 for 4 from 3 to quality threes, and then spent most of his time attacking the paint. 9 for 12, and then Aiden, again, efficient. That's what Aiden does. He's a really good shooter for us. 4 for 7. He missed 2 wide open looks that he normally makes. Finishing 6 for 10. So they were efficient scores for us tonight, and took quality shots that started inside out. Again, pretty pleased with the 20 assists that we had. That means we shared the ball. Hats off to Etienne Struthers, who had 7 assists for us tonight. So that was, his mindset was to distribute the ball and help us be an efficient scoring team through assists tonight.
Defense played very, very well as well. Had 51 rebounds, but 22 offensive rebounds. Also had 13 steals and 5 block shots. Defense really turned it up tonight.
Yeah, we played a little bit of defense. A defensive-minded coach. I see everything out there. I think we should have definitely played a little better defense, but you can't be sad with the score and the output. That was the performance that we put out. So, but I think it's some things that we got to clean up on the defensive end in order to become a really good home team, which we're trying to become. We're trying to become a really, really good home team. We spent a lot of time on the road, but the one thing in conference, you have to put a special emphasis on winning your home games in order to, position yourself in the conference. And so that's what we're trying to put an emphasis on.
You're talking about playing home games. First home game scored over 100 points. Tonight ended up with 94. Maybe you need more home games because the offense really comes to play.
Yeah, we played well at home thus far. The true test will be this Wednesday against Loyola with similar competition, and to see how we play at home.
You had a career high tonight. Were you just feeling it, or were you more open than usual, or anything different in your game tonight?
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit of both. I got an opportunity to start, and I kind of came out the gate, and it was just fun. And my teammates was able to find me, and I was getting quality shots and kept attacking, and I was just taking what they were giving me. So.
You also had 5 rebounds and 3 assists. In fact, you guys shared the ball a lot tonight, a lot of good passing. Something you're really working toward or trying to improve, or something just comes naturally?
Yeah, just something. I mean, that's part of the game. Just got to do whatever it takes to win. So sometimes I might have 3 assists, sometimes I might have 0, but I just try to go out there and help my team win.
Coach, your bench contributed 41 points. Almost half the scoring came from the bench, and you had 10 players score, so you shared the ball and got a lot of guys in action tonight.
Yeah, we had a lot of guys play tonight. Eli's one of those guys. Just been waiting patiently for his opportunity, and he stepped up with some guys out and delivered tonight. Very efficient in 16 minutes. So I'm very happy for him, to have him have an opportunity to get out there and showcase what he's been doing in practice and been waiting his turn. And so tonight he was able to show up with the opportunity of extended minutes. So I'm extremely happy for him and proud of him. And so, yeah, we had a lot of guys that, scored the ball tonight, on off the bench. Everybody came in and contributed. I'm very pleased with that. But, again, we will celebrate this one tonight. But we got to turn the page tomorrow and get ready for a really good team.
Had a lot of players play. In fact, we had 3 new starters tonight. Ring started, Kennedy and Cooper gave some new players a little bit of a rest with the game coming less than 48 hours from now.
Absolutely, that was the game plan, to see if we can give some of our heavy minute guys a little rest. A couple of guys were banged up too, and just try to get them healthy for this December run before break. And so we want to, our philosophy is next man up, and these guys kind of held true to that philosophy. These guys came off the bench today, has gave us quality minutes, and so very pleased with the effort.
And Coach, even though kind of using different lineup today, your guys' last game you had a season low, 8 turnovers. Tonight 9, which one off that. It seems that when we talk about controlling the ball and possession, I don't know if you ever seem happy, but does it kind of feel good maybe to kind of just maybe things you're putting in practice are kind of it doesn't matter who's on the court, you guys are kind of executing.
Yeah, the happiness comes with the potential. You're not just accountable to mistakes in your life, you're accountable to the potential. These guys have the potential to be a really good team. And so in order for us to be a really good team, we're going to have to minimize mistakes. Mistakes isn't, winning ball games isn't about spectacular plays. It isn't about abundance of talent. It is about the team that can minimize mistakes. And that's normally the team that comes out with the W. And so turnovers are mistakes that can be minimized. And so we want to focus on it and get better. So I'm pleased that, we've been able to cut that down. Hopefully it's a trend that can continue, because the games that we have lost, it has been double-digit turnovers. And we haven't been blown out in any game other than UVA. And it's been a point of emphasis for myself and our staff to have our guys be accountable to, their potential. And just if we can just minimize some of those turnovers, we can put ourselves in position to win some of those close games. And so, yes, it has been a point of emphasis, and hopefully it can continue to get better. No, I'm not pleased that we went 1 up tonight. We probably should not have been nowhere near 9 turnovers. We should have been somewhere near 3, if not 2. And I don't think they applied pressure that should have caused us to turn the ball over. So those are mistakes that should have been minimized. And so we didn't reach our turnover goals for this game. But yes, single digits is better than double digits.
And Elijah, you've been here with Ivan since the beginning of his tenure. And now as a senior, one of the older players of the team, getting the opportunity to step up today, do you kind of feel like, how do you kind of see your role this season, either off the court or on the court?
Just off the court, just taking care of what I need to take care of, leading by example, and on the court, just waiting for my opportunity, waiting for my name to be called and contribute where I can, and just help my team win.
Eli, again, it's testament to our culture. Our institution. Eli, he had to get healthy, and last year he battled through some injuries, and we stuck with him, and he kept working, and now this year he's finally healthy, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. And he went to class every day. He watched his teammates get better, and the school helped him, stood by him. And now he's able to play. And so we're extremely happy for him that he's back on the court and he's healthy. And you see what a healthy Eli can do. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Eli can do in conference play. I just think, I recruited Eli many, many moons ago. He's an old man, but I recruited him a long time ago before I even became a head coach. So he is a heck of a player. He's an SEC talent. So I'm expecting to get that out soon. And tonight he showed a little flashes of it, but more is expected from him.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.